What's going on, everyone? It's Greg back with some more Heroic Expedition, and today we're gonna go over the patch notes. And we talked yesterday about the event that's coming and things like that, and we have some more details about what else we can expect in this patch. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm pretty excited. So before we get into that, thank you guys for all the support. If you can, go ahead and subscribe, smash that like button, put a comment down below. All that stuff will help me in the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get right into it. We actually have two updates on the Twitter. We have our patch notes as well as some skill preview on Ryder, which we talked about Oliver yesterday in that video. Now I'm not going to do a full rundown of Ryder's skills, but he seems somewhat situational. I don't know if he really is going to work out in campaign or some of those modes, but he seems to be a little more PvP centered, and that still might be a little bit situational. We'll have to wait and see how he plays out. But he does have a taunt. Actually has two taunts. So it's his basic and his active. His active taunts everybody. His basic only taunts the one target that he hits. So like I said, it could be a bit situational. And on that, he does get some damage reduction. He also gets a little bit of a reflect where, he damage that he takes, he can, reflect back some to the target. I'm not sure if it was the one target or what. We're gonna have to play around with him a little bit or see him a little bit more in action to really kind of get an idea of what he's capable of. I'm not seeing anything like too amazing, but who knows? Maybe I'm missing something. But you know what? The most important part of this video is let's get into these patch notes. This week we're getting 1,000 gems. Gotta love them gems. Free gems all day. I'll take them. Then, of course, we got our new heroes. Oliver, Lucas, and Ryder. We already talked about them. We got our Breeze Day event, which is our new event that we covered yesterday. Now, new features. You know what? I heard some rumors about this, and it kind of made sense when I heard last week, when we looked at the Barton's letter last week, they did mention the new Ruins update. You know what? I was expecting a few levels or something like that. But then there was a little bit of rumor in the Discord, like, oh, so they said something about 8-star gear. I'm like, you know what? It kind of makes sense that they would do a Ruins update and bring the 8-star gear at the same time. So here you go. We're adding mythical rarity equipment, which can be obtained via the Minas Ruins and the Ruins store. You know what? I'm not even done with my 7-star gear. We're still trying to upgrade that. Now we're going to get the mythical equipment. It's going to take even more resources to upgrade. You know what? I saved up a bunch of 7-star gear though, because I never know what pieces I was going to need. So we're going to see, what the stats are looking like and how everything is looking. And maybe, I can use all my 7-star gear to upgrade that mythical equipment. Our next feature was an added translation feature to the chat. You can type translation button next to the chat content and see it translated to your current game language. All right, cool little feature. Hero adjustment. Where did this come from? I didn't see anyone complaining about Adela. I mean, most people don't have enough copies of Adela to really do anything with her. But they just buffed her out of nowhere. Adela, level 3 through level 5 active skills has been increased the damage to 230, 250, 280. I'm not sure what the current is. The stun chances increased to 40, 45, and 50. The attack drain was increased to 100, 120, and 150. 150% attack drain. Healing ratio to up to 120%. So at the max level, you're going to get 280% damage, 50% stun chance, 150% attack drain, and 120% of healing. Man, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. My Adela is actually 3-star awakened, so you know what? If I get her to 5-star, I might just go ahead and try her out, see where she might be good. Seems to be more of like maybe a PvP, maybe a little bit of adventure mode, but I believe she is singles target, so the AoEs sometimes do a little bit better in adventure, but she could be quite decent. I mean, especially like I'm using Melissa right now, and that burn is nice, but my Adela hits 5-star max awaken, and I'm still working on my Margaret. I might go ahead and use Adela instead of Melissa and get those stuns in there. I think that'll be quite helpful. And plus she has that self-sustain. You know what? She's looking pretty good. She might be pretty good in mirror too. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see. Experience optimization. All right, here we go with some more details on the ruins. Expanded Minas Ruins to 200 floors. What? 200 floors? That's double what we have right now. That sounds like it's going to be hard to get to floor 200, but I'm not sure. I mean, it scales kind of slow, so maybe it'll be all right. But 200 floors, I was expecting like 10, 20 floors, but we're getting 200. I really wonder where we get that 8-star gear kicking in, or if they adjusted the gear. Like, so if you're on floor 100 now, are we still gonna get 7-star gear from beating that boss? And are we still gonna get 6-star gear from beating each node? I mean, I would assume so, but you know, that's something to think about. Either way, I mean, that's gonna be something to work for. It took a couple weeks to get to floor 100. For me, of course, I went a little bit slower than some people, but I don't know. That's interesting. That's fun. I'm ready to do that, and I'm ready to grind out some more gear and see if I can get even more powerful. Number 2, we got adjusted the reset time of expedition to 0000. I don't know why that was different in the first place. I didn't really make too much sense to me. So either way, it should reset with everything else. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not complaining there. Number 3, adjusted difficulty of mirror. Of course, this is very, very, very vague. But in the Barton's letter last week, someone was complaining about how difficult mirror is, and they said something about making it a little bit easier. So hopefully the idea here is that mirror space should be a little bit easier for everyone to complete. I personally haven't had an issue with it for quite some time now, once my Sylvia had a high enough block, and I'm just hoping it doesn't get any more difficult for me in particular. But you know what, we'll have to wait and see. Number 4, optimize the number of deputy chiefs in a tribe. I'm sorry, optimize, why can't you just say the number? So we got 1 deputy chief right now. I think they're adding the ability to have more. It could scale based on how many people are in the tribe, but I mean, not a huge deal here. Number 5, heroes will get off the formation automatically after being reset or regressed. Right now, if you have a hero in the arena or somewhere and it is sitting at and you reset it and it's sitting at 1 star, then it is still sitting on that team. Now the fact that they're just going to take it off, I don't know what difference that really makes. Maybe we get a different alert in, or we get the little red icon to say you need to update your team. So I don't know how that really helps here, but you know what, that's fine. Number 6, optimize the prompt description of hero's death in Illusionary Dreamland Chapter 2. I think some people might have been confused that all your non-ocean heroes die after you run out of the air. Number 7, added the display of countdown at arena. Not really sure where they're adding the display. I mean, you can see the countdown once you click on arena. Maybe they're going to show a countdown on the actual manor, like where you over top of the arena. Who knows? Optimize red dots of tasks. I don't know. Hopefully they made it so that, I don't know. Sometimes I'm getting red dots for stuff that I shouldn't be getting red dots for, but I have to wait and see. That's not a huge deal to me. Number 9, in Stardust store, added ways of obtaining Stardust when Stardust is inefficient. Let's be real. I feel like this is just spend some gems to get some more Stardust type of situation. Like maybe you're at like, how much do those epic shards cost? I'm not sure. Is it 8,000 Stardust? So maybe you're at 6,000. You want to just hurry up and get your shards, spend some hundreds of gems. I don't know. Who knows? Not a huge deal here. Probably just another way they're trying to get people to dump their gems. All right, then we get down to bug fixes. Fix the incorrect effect description of Black Flag Ancient Roar in Expedition. Is that the one that the warriors get? I'm not too sure, but okay. I guess we'll get the correction on that. Doesn't really matter to me. Expedition is pretty easy at this point. It's only really hard early game. Number 2, fixing bugs in Illusionary Dreamland Chapter 2. Okay, that's nice. I don't know what bugs there were. Number 3, fix the anomaly reset time in Mystic Exploration. Reset time will be restored. Okay, maybe that's again just talking about the randomness of it. I do feel like one day I was able to complete it twice. So I don't know if that was maybe a bug, or if I just wasn't thinking about it correctly. Either way, it's fixed. So there you have it. We have the patch notes. I'm pretty excited. I mean, they're putting more effort into the game. I love it. You know, there's more content here, just like last week. You know, a couple weeks before, you know, it was like a little, oh, here you get ×3 speed and that's it. So this is nice. Good to see. I will say I have had some reaching out from the developers and their support staff. And so, I don't know, maybe that relationship can grow and I can provide you guys more information. If you do have any questions or anything in particular you really want me to pass along, let me know in the comments down below. In terms of everything you guys keep asking me for in the comments, I am working on some form of tier list. I am still trying to think through how I want to do that. I actually want to do a couple different things. I want to go over each individual faction, and I want to actually kind of talk to some people on Discord and see if I can get some more feedback and try to get the best information possible out there. It's really hard to come up with just an overall tier list because there are so many characters that are good in certain modes, and those modes are important. And like you really need to focus on your boss damage as early as possible because that's going to get you more copies of heroes. So there's a lot of things to think about. I think definitely right off the bat, one thing I'm going to do is talk about the best bosses, the best heroes to fight bosses with. Maybe a little bit of a tier list there. We'll see. I have been very busy lately, so I do apologize that, you know, I missed some days in terms of content and things like that. I'm going to do my best to keep up, and I got more updates coming on the free-to-play account. I'll be honest with you, the free-to-play account is a little bit boring. That's just because my main account is so much further ahead. I'm not saying it's boring to play the game free-to-play, but I am currently kind of like stuck. I need copies of certain heroes, and other than that, I just can't get anywhere. But I will do an update on that and kind of show you guys where I'm at. And if you have any questions related strictly to free-to-play, just let me know. I'm also saving up some summons on my main account. Just a few. We'll do a little summon video with some trainings and some summons, maybe open some shards. We'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna do a little bit of an opening. It's not gonna be huge, but I'll see if we can make any progress and kind of also just give a general update on my main account and where I'm at. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.